Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another prepared video. And today we are on the ground at Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. And in front of us we have the Qualitywings 787. And we are flying off to Singapore. So Scoot does this flight in the 787-8 series, which is the aircraft that we've chosen today, because I haven't flown the 787 for quite some time, and I decided that today would be a good time to fly this flight. Yeah, flight time is going to be around 8 hours and 20 minutes, and initial climb is flight level 320. Yep, that's about it. And the cool thing about the Scoot 787s is that they name each of the aircraft. So from 9V OFB OFA onwards, basically every aircraft has their own name, which is something cool. But yeah, everything's looking fine. The wind is okay as well. So yeah, let's get into the cockpit and set up the aircraft. So first you need to turn on the batteries, and then we'll turn on the external power. Okay, so all the displays are coming up. Set this to 1228. Now sub this over. Close R2. Then we'll close R4. Right, so let's go up here. We need to turn on the RSS, FD door power, service interphone, window heat, logo lights, packs especially. And we put in the flight level, which is 5,000 initially. Flight directors to on, and auto throttle to arm. Right, we'll go to our FMC. I think the database just changed like a few days ago. I forgot to update it. Pause init, we are flying from Sydney today, so it's YSSY. Open door L1. Gates today is 51. No, okay. Doesn't accept. Our routes. Do we have a route? No, we don't have a route. It's okay. We can go to init rev index. Pause. If I'm not wrong, I can actually put a flight plan now into the stored flight plans, so that I don't have to key in everything, which is gonna take quite some time. 787 flight plans. Oh no, I closed it by accident. Oh, the aircraft just landed, that's cool. Right, so you go to index, flight plans, we got this. And we'll go into here. Runway today, let me check the winds. Winds is 260 at 17 knots. Runway in use is 34 left, 34 right. I'll take 34 right because it's longer, I believe. And the flight number today is Scoot13. Activate, execute. Our departure is runway 34 left. Sorry, 34 right.
May we remind you that all seat backs and tray tables need to be in the upright position. All carry-on items brought on board must be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Personal cellular telephones may be used while parked at the gate with the main
Entra 5, Sydney
We
1.
will advise you when they must be turned
Routes, puff in it.
on. The row of seats identified by the words "No children."
Need to key in the performance stuff in the dispatch especially.
Use of some portable electronic devices is prohibited
Okay.
on board the aircraft.
We go to our summary on the PFPX. So zero fuel weight today would be 219,431. Payload is 51602. And our fuel weight would be, let me check, 63 tons, 63538. Set fuel tanks. I believe that is all. If you go here, it should put it at 63.6, which is good. And zero fuel weight is automatically calculated. Performance, airport search, use from FMC, where is it? YSSY. Runways in use, 34 right. Thrust rating, takeoff, flaps config 5, condition dry. Takeoff weight, sorry, I need to put in the wind. Just 240. 260 at 17. Outside air temperature today is 15. KNH is, let me set that to hectopascals. Whoops, that's not the correct one. 1016. Right. Our takeoff weight, we need to, because PFPX calculates it in kilos and we need it in pounds. So takeoff weight is 282.6 kilograms, and change it to pounds is 623. No, that can't be right. 282.629. It might have already been calculated in pounds. Yep, that's correct now. Okay, baggage loading is 10%. That's okay. Flight plan is loaded in. We can go ahead to our puff init, which is right here. Our final reserves today is 3.2. Cruise altitude is flight level 320. Step size will be 2000. Cost index is 85. execute. Flaps 5, that's set, so 146 is that. Then our trim today is 4.75, which we will check on here, and then we can see the trim in here. I forgot to set a bind for my trim, which is good. Oh, right, okay, it works. Okay, that's 4.75, auto brake to RTO. Put the V speed to 146. LNAV and VNAV. APU can go on now. Fuel pumps as well. And the baggage is almost finished. And we need to set the heading as well, which is 340. Then we will decrease the range so that we can have the kind of the taxiway charts thingy, which is cool. Weather as well. Yup. CCAS can go to that, and the code is gonna be 2200. Right, I believe PA is on. Yep, it is. Alright guys, the boarding has completed. The baggage is on as well, so we can request for pushback. That took quite a while actually. Seatbelt signs to on, beacon light to on.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you aboard this flight.
Hydraulics can go on as well.
I'd like to direct your attention to the flight attendants while we review safety information about the 787. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. The 8 exits on the 787 are marked with the exit sign. Please locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exits may be. This aircraft has escape path lighting. A change in color or an exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. Should oxygen be needed, masks will appear from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with someone needing assistance, put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is located in a container beneath or in some cases between your seat. If needed, inflate the vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tab on the front vest. A safety information card with more detailed instructions regarding this aircraft is in your seat pocket. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed in the cabin or laboratory. All laboratories are equipped with smoke detection systems and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying these systems. As we get ready for takeoff, please help us prepare the cabin by making sure all carry-on baggage is
so we have kind of a big problem here, which is the APU didn't start. So yeah. So we need to wait for that to turn on, which is turning on now. So yeah, that was a big rip. Not sure why it didn't want to turn on previously. And once it says that it's open, it's on here, then we can push back. One more thing we have to do is to arm the emergency lights. APU is running. We can turn off the external power and we can release the parking brakes.
Okay, starting engines.
Around the flight deck.
Go ahead from cockpit.
Cleared to start engines.
Roger. Clear to start engines. Start both engines.
Alright, both engines have started and they are running. That's good. Set this to hectopascals as well. Emergency lights, I'm not sure why the warning is still there, because the emergency lights are already armed. Okay. TCAS to TA. Fuel load center, we don't have to worry about that. Set this back to the ND, or the navigation display, or director. And let's also do a flight control check.
Unlocking gear.
So system, flight controls, full right, full left, neutral, full up, full down, and neutral, rudder, full left, full right. That's checked. Right, after start checklist, APU can go to off, taxi lights can go to on, wing light can go to on, seatbelt signs are on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Packs are auto, TCAS to TA. We are pretty much good to go. So let's just start taxiing to the runway. And before we do anything, flaps set to 5. And it's set to 5, which is good. Unfortunately, GSX pushed us to a very weird place, so yeah. I've got to start the clock. I'm gonna start it now. We take a left on here because runway 34 right is on our left. Then I'll make a left, and this is runway 34 right in front of us. I'll be using the heads up display today, so yeah, that will be cool. Not sure why I'm getting so much frame drop. So one aircraft has just taken off. Now we need to queue up behind this guy as well before we take off. Alright, we will cancel this so that we don't have any warnings there. And we will stop or hold at this area. And we will prepare for takeoff. Just need to check the spoilers. This is okay. And parking brake to set. And we're just gonna watch him take off. Go on, take off, hurry up. Imagine if this aircraft cuts my queue, I'll be really sad. And there he goes. Line up and wait. He's not even gonna line up. Wait. Oh, he is gonna wait. So we're gonna line up behind. Landing lights on, runway turn off lights 2 on, strobe still on as well. No aircraft on approach. No, I'm here first. And we are going to brake here. Wait for a separation. And power. And Toga. Power set.
That's it.
And 80 knots is checked. The wind is blowing us around.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive climb, gear up.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Follow the flight directors. Increase the range.
Flaps 1.
And flaps 1. Need to follow this waypoint. Pick up the heads-up display. Autopilot to on.
Autopilot on. Flaps up.
Flaps up. So flap 0. Exterior lighting can go off. Not that. CCAS to TARA.
I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our following club flight.
And direct to dunes.
If you're not a member, please visit us at qwingsend.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service for both first class and first. In coach, beer, wine, and margaritas can be purchased with a debit or credit card. We apologize if we do not accept cash. In-flight entertainment available on this aircraft includes water.
So guys, I'll see you all when we're descending into Singapore. See you soon. Okay guys, so right now descending into Singapore Changi Airport, and we are, as of now, holding around the waypoint, or just randomly vectoring ourselves, because the flight plan messed up, so we descended a bit late, and the VNAV miscalculated itself, but that's okay. We can just hold around here. The Qualitywings 787 looks absolutely nice with the PBR. Look at that. Right, so landing lights can go on now, and we will probably use the heads-up display to land the aircraft. I'm not sure why we are so fast. Can turn off VNAV. Okay, so let's check. We need to be at 4,000 feet. The inlet ref, we have already set to 143. Auto brake set to 2. Spoilers are right now deployed. So yeah. speed is a bit too high, not sure why. Eduro is at 19.4 nautical miles. We've actually set ourselves quite nicely up for the approach. Flaps 1. So the Dash 8 has this certain flap limit, doesn't have flaps 17 and 18. So we just need to make sure we understand that. We've finally broken out of the clouds. And we can go to flaps 5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Spoilers down.
preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off, and stow all carry-on items.
And we can increase the speed to 200 knots.
Return to their original position. Thank you.
The localizer can go to arm as well. Exterior lighting can go on. See the weather update. So 160 at 6 knots, scattered at 1,600 feet, which is quite low. Temperature 29, altimeter 1006, which I presume is set. And the minimums is what 270 for runway 20 right. We are landing at.
$2,500.
Right, speed all the way back down to 143. Flaps 15, gear down.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
And 3 green. Flaps 15, sorry, flaps 20. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Set this on approach. That offset though to the runway is very annoying. Right, so oil brake is arm to 2, speed brakes are armed, flaps 30, landing gear down, 30 green. Good, set this to what we want, which is the speed, altitude, and the rate of descent. Everything looks good. Got a glide slope.
Landing checklist. Land 3.
Right, once we pass 1,000 feet, aircraft is mine. Checked.
Approaching minimums.
Checked.
300.
Continue.
200.
Checked.
100.
Checked.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Flare and touchdown. Reverses. And it's not gonna load in. Okay, it's gonna load in now. Oh my gosh. Right, we're gonna vacate onto our left. Spoilers down. Auto brake to off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check around your seating area.
Parking brake set, and I'll be right back.
For all personal belongings.
Right, we're finally back. So what I did was to go and reload the airport because everything wasn't loaded at all. It's an issue with the Imaginesim because there's so much thing to load, or so much things to load, so the VAS usage skyrockets and you basically can't load the airport when you are going to land. Sometimes happens when you load it at night as well, so yeah. Anyway, flaps can go up. APU can go to start. Can turn off the landing lights now, and strobes can go off. So we had a landing rate of -78. I might just put a pop-up on the screen when I edit after this. I'm gonna take one of these gates in front of us. I believe it's the Bravo gates or Alpha gates. Okay, we can turn our TCAS to TA. Yep. And then flight directors can go to off. Fortunately, when I reloaded in the scenery, the flight time decided to reset, so we don't have that, but we can look at it on Project Fly after this. Okay, the Alpha gates is gonna take the one next to the 777 here, which is Alpha 14, and we'll just choose Alpha 14. can turn off the runway turn off lights now. Not sure if there's actually a safe dock here, or the auto docking system for the aircraft. I assume there is. Yeah, there is. I think GSX has to, or FS Dream Team have to work with the airport scenery makers to ensure that they actually do the safe dock inbuilt into the GSX, so they don't spawn the marshaller in. Okay, let's just use this cheat view to see where we're supposed to stop the aircraft. And that is right here. Right, APU is running. We can shut down both the engines and turn off the ring light, beacon lights, and the taxi light. Seatbelt signs can go off now. Hydraulics can go to off. T-cars can go to off as well. Everything else is turned off. PACs can remain auto, and we can request for deboarding. And then we can put the soot jetways. Open forward cargo door, and probably the L1, L2 door, and the after cargo door. They all seem to fit nicely, which is something cool about soot jetways. But yeah, welcome to Singapore. Let me check the flight time. Flight time was 8 hours and 5 minutes, including the hold, which means we were actually supposed to be early if we didn't hold. Yeah, hope you all have enjoyed this episode. And enjoyed the 787 because it's one of my favorite aircraft to fly in the sim. Yeah, hope to see you all in the next video. Remember to leave a like and to subscribe if you have enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream or episode. And it's English P3D. Peace out.